There are people out in the world right now that are drinking something called raw milk.
The top concern for the next 2 years is not conflict or climate. It is disinformation and misinformation.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what they think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore. Evil to the core. We're stuck in 1984. Ghastly corporate bore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
The government says we're still not past the peak of the coronavirus outbreak.
BBC Verify, and it aims to show you, us, everybody, how investigative journalists fact check and counter disinformation.
We've been getting that vaccination that protects us and stops us infecting others.
Heat waves, floods, droughts, wildfires.
The World Health Organization is warning of future global pandemics, and it's pressing member nations, including the U.S., to sign on to a treaty giving the organization broader authority.
If anyone thinks this is only about Ukraine, they are fundamentally mistaken.
A vaccine may be with us, but it comes with a flare-up in the age-old struggle with anti-vaxxers.
Lies on top of lies. On top of lies, can't believe my ears, my eyes, but now, sadly, it comes as no surprise.
On negotiations on the first draft of a World Health Organization pandemic treaty set to open today in Geneva.
A major study on the effects of hate crime has been published, revealing that almost a third of victims are affected so badly that they've considered moving house.
If too many people become seriously unwell at one time, the NHS will be unable to handle it.
I believe the time is right for an international treaty.
We will continue to be your single source of truth. We will provide information frequently.
We are seeing people who are vaccinated who are getting breakthrough infections.
Mistreats can cause really serious harm to society and the people in them.
Frankly, if you're not vaccinated at the moment and you're not just irresponsible, I mean, you're an idiot.
Ghastly corporate bore. We're stuck in 1984. Evil to the core.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Misinformation whore.
The sharing of biased and false news.
Evil to the core.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.